Hello everyone. Are you ready to learn something new today? With me, Miss Dinan, let's study about comparison degree. Okay, before we are going further, let me explain you brief what are we are going to discuss. The first, definition and function. You can start your engine from here. After that, we learn about positive, comparative, and superlative degree. First of all, we have to know what the comparison degree is and its functions. So, it is a term in English grammar to show the comparison. An adjective or an adverb will change its form according to the levels. Check this picture first. Have you know the three characters in this picture? They are Drew, Gru, and Lucy. If you have ever watched the Despicable Me 3, the cartoon movies, you may have know them well. Okay, do you have any idea with those three characters? They may have some adjectives that really related with their character. I'll mention this: rich, handsome, happy, tall, short, fierce, friendly, slim, brave, and beautiful. Based on all those vocabularies, we can compare them with three degrees of comparison degree. The first level of comparison degree is the positive one. This over similarity expression. It just tells us about the existence of a quality of two things in the same level. You can see the pattern: subject plus verb or to be plus as plus adjective or adverb plus as plus object. For example, you may say, Gru looks as handsome as Drew. From the picture, we know that two men are twins, right? Or you may say, Lucy is as smart as her partners, even though she is the only one girl in that team. Secondly, we have comparative degree. This compares two things to show which has the lesser or greater degree of equality. Different from the one, in the comparative degree, we have two patterns. The first, subject plus to be or verb plus adjective or adverb plus er plus then plus object or complement. And then subject plus to be or verb plus more adjective or verb plus then plus object or complement. From the picture, we may say some sentence like Drew looks happier than Gru. Gru looks fiercer than Drew. Drew is taller than Gru. Lucy thinks Gru is more handsome than Drew. Lucy is more friendly than the two men. We have adjective or adverb plus er and more adjective or adverb. So why is that so? It because the comparative degree has conditional rules. The first one, if you found an adjective or an adverb that made by one or two syllables, you must put er after the words. For example, we have cheap, old, young, and happy. Those words will become cheaper, older, younger, and happier, since those words are made by one and two syllables. The second, if you found any adjective or adverb made by two or three syllables, you may put more before the word. For example, we have famous, handsome, expensive, and beautiful. Those words will become more famous, more handsome, more expensive, and more beautiful. Finally, the last level of comparison degree, that is superlative. This compare more than two things to show which has the least or the greatest degree of the quality. It seems like the comparative one. We have two patterns in this degree: subject plus verb or to be plus adjective or verb est, and subject plus verb or to be plus the most adjective or adverb. For example, we can say Lucy is the most beautiful agent in the team. As we know, she is the only one girl in the team. Drew is the richest agent. Yeah, Drew has a lot of money than anyone in a team. Drew may look the fiercest, but actually he is the most gentle person. We can see Drew has no smile, so maybe we can assume that Drew is the fierce, but actually he is the most gentle person from all the member in a team. So the question is, what is that? So why the superlative degree also has two patterns using est and the most. It's not really different with the previous one about the conditional rules. In a superlative, we also rules based on the syllable. The first, if you found any adjective or an adverb in superlative degree sentence, you may put est in a word after the word. For example, fierce, rich, young, happy. Those words will become fiercest, richest, youngest, happiest. And then for two up to three syllables in adjective or an adverb, you may put most before the word. For example, gentle, handsome, expensive, beautiful. Those words will become most gentle, most handsome, most expensive, and most beautiful. That's the end of our session today. Thank you very much for having me, and see you next time.